Hey, how doing, Holmes here, and welcome back to some more Black Myth WuKong boss guide. Today we are going to be taking on the Flint Chief, which is kind of annoying, but I'm going to show you guys a easier or safer trick of doing this, so you don't have to deal with the whole constant magma burn. So yeah, I thought there was going to be like a thing you can do here to shut off the magma, like in Dark Souls 1, where you like beat a boss and then like part of the map dries up or whatever, but I don't know, it doesn't seem like that's the case here. So yeah, those enemies in the front you can run past. This guy I highly recommend you deal with, because this guy can follow you into the boss fight, so you don't want any of that. You don't want to be fighting like multiple enemies, because that is gonna like increase the chance of like pushing the fight into where the magma is. So we don't want any of that. And then these two right here in the back, take care of them as well. The one that's resting that I'm locked onto right now, you can just one shot him with a fully charged heavy attack. And then there's also this guy that will just like come running to you, so make sure you take care of him as well. So after you deal with those two, there is a bigger rock version of them right here, so just get kind of close-ish so the thrust stance can reach, and then fully charge that level 3, and it'll more or less like get really close to one-shotting them. If you're more leveled up, maybe. But yeah, so those are the enemies you're going to want to worry about. You can put increased fire resistance, but I don't really see much of a point of doing that, because I'm going to show you guys how to just bait this boss to go back to where we were standing earlier. So the initial like run to the boss to trigger it is where you're going to most likely get the burn damage. And then you want to bait the boss to go back. Now this is where it gets a little bit tricky, because if you lose aggro, the boss will just like teleport back to where it was originally at, and I think it resets its HP while you do that. So best way to go about this is you just keep hitting the boss. Like after the boss does an attack, it'll stop for a second like that, and then the moment is just like pause there, hit him. Okay, so this is gonna like re-aggro him. And you just want the boss to be aggro at all times, because if you don't, like I said, this thing will freaking like warp back, and you're gonna have to do the whole entire run to the other side of this arena, and you don't want that to happen. And yeah, just, you know, you don't have to get full combos off or whatever. Just keep hitting them. Don't prioritize too much on hitting them. Just make sure you like dodge and stuff as well. Just the only thing you really need to worry about is just you have to hit him at least like once or twice after each time he does a combo. So that's like the whole thing. You don't have to get full combos in. The main thing is just get hits in right after the boss finishes an attack. And try not to be directly behind him, because if you're directly behind him, he has this like backwards sitting attack where he kind of like jumps back. And if you're behind him and he's like facing towards like the land side, then it's fine. But if his ass is like facing towards the lava side, don't be behind him, because he's gonna like dive right back into the lava. So yeah, as long as you can keep aggro here and like hit him, dodge, aggro, hit him, dodge, you'll be fine, and you don't have to deal with like the whole magma floor. So this is my set going into this fight. The centipede set from chapter 4, I believe. And yeah, well, centipede set except for the mask, because I like the wolf mask. And here are my accessory setups, and here are my potion setups. So yeah, I don't have any fire resistance, so I'm just showing that, you know, this is still doable even without fire resist or anything like that. So, and here are my skill tree setup, as well as the spell skill tree setup. And yeah, that's about wrap it up for this video. So thank you all so very much for watching. Hopefully this video has helped if you're struggling against this guy. And if it did, hopefully I will stay tuned for more. Until next time, I hope to catch y'all later. Homes out.